what's up? It's your boy Z up in the house. Yeah, I'm here. Day is the One Thing Tuesdays. That's why I listen to the One Thing podcast and do a recap on it. So we're gonna recap this. He changed the format up a little bit. I figured he probably would. He had been in an interviewing phase of this one thing, right? But now he's going into the counseling phase, where he's going to be taking people's calls and then trying to work them through one thing problems and snags during the session. You know, I like the session, right? Because that's where I'm at. I'm in the session. I'm doing these sessions with myself and with others. You know, and we moving along. Man, that's a nice house right there. Man, it'd be nice to stay in a house like that. I think it would be. You know, my wife would be happy to stay in a house like that. It's a nice house with a circle drive. Yeah, feels good. I like the way it feels. I can enjoy it. I'm glad the house that I'm in right now. You know what I'm saying? Praise Jesus. But I always noticed that, right? I think that's one of the main reasons I'm not a big time entertainer. But I think if I had a nicer house that I thought was a nicer house, I would probably have more people over. Probably would. It's just like in a nicer car. It's just like having nicer things. There is a subtlety about it. It's a subtlety about it. But, no, because we want to share, right? We want to share. We do. I got neighbors, man. My neighbors never been in my house. I've never been in my neighbor's house. You know, is it because I've heard some horror stories? Or it's because I don't want them in my house? I don't know, right? I don't know. So, anyway, back to the lab. I just did a little side note right there. Just telling you how I feel, you know what I'm saying? Just telling you how it is. You know, I know you probably felt the same way too. But it may not even be a house. It may be your desk at work. It may be your car. You don't let people ride in your car because it's too junky, or it's raggedy, or don't run as good as the next person's car. You see what I'm saying? So it's, or you just don't want to be around them because you're fat. It could be your body you in. You see what I'm saying? It's just always that level of separatedness that comparison kind of brings up. But anyway, back to the podcast. I think this girl was asking, how does she know she's living the one thing? Because it seems like she's always failing, can never get through her 411. And each time I listen to that 411, right? Each time I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, okay. I got my 411. But he was saying that the top 3 priorities on there need to be done in order. Until I complete the first one, I should not go to the second one. That's what he said, right? And coming back with the accountability cycle and playing catch up. I hadn't been monitoring. I hadn't been counting. I hadn't been monitoring or counting. Wonder why. Still got this fly by the seat of my pants mentality on certain things. And then I got this naivety, however you want to pronounce it. Ignorance is bliss. That's one thing, because I didn't want to look at results because I knew how the results, looking at the results would make me look. But I got to change the way I look at things, and the things I look at change. I got to change the way I look at the results, you know? The numbers. They're results. I'm calling them results on a regular basis. Because that's all they are. Results. Don't like the result? Do something different. That's what I'm doing today, right? So, I'm stretching out a little bit, and that stretching out means more of, you know what? I ain't gotta go there. I ain't gonna go that way. I'm gonna go the regular way. That's the long way right there. I'm gonna stay right here and just get up and get off. That's gonna be the way, cause that lane don't end. I was just talking about this traffic up here. Getting to my destination in a timely fashion. But yeah, so he kept talking to the lady. And then the lady was talking about her environment don't necessarily support. You know, she got all the notifications on her phone and stuff. And I have been ignoring notifications. And I still do to a certain extent, but around a certain time, we get, well, throughout the day, they kind of encourage you to keep your notifications on. Because it's tied to your money, right? But after my initial notification, I can get in my time block, stay in my time block until I knock out my things. And see, I'm using the notifications as an excuse. I still could set aside that time in that time block, right? I've been telling myself this too. Maybe you're calling these people too early. You know, that popped up, right? It popped up. You know, maybe you shouldn't call them before 9 o'clock. Saying maybe they sleep. You know, maybe I should go for the no, right? If I'm too early, then they shouldn't answer the phone. They might not answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Those are things right there that I've been telling myself, because that's my ego part. Want to say I want everybody to like me, but if everybody likes me, that means nobody really like me. You see what I'm saying? If I get to a point where everybody likes me, then that means that I don't like. Then they'll probably end up that I won't like myself. That's how that kind of goes. But if I like myself, love myself, then inevitably everybody won't like me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm working out, right? I'm working that out. Yeah. So that includes family, friends, relatives. Everybody got that in them. I got it in them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part that I'm working on. That's my go for know-itness. But back to the thing. See, I digressed again. But anyway, that's what she was talking about. He got her to turn her notifications off. When it'd be a good time to turn those notifications. What can you do? Can you turn them off? Yeah, I can turn them off. Well, let's go ahead and do it right now. But right now, yeah. Well, I'm looking through here, and it looks like it say I can pause them for an hour. They say, no, you gotta turn them off. I gotta turn them off. Why can't I just pause them? She said, and I knew why, you know. But you gotta see, turning them off requires a little bit more commitment. And it requires a little bit more friction, especially when you got to turn it back on. But if you got them automatically coming back on, then they're going to be back on, see. But if you got to purposefully go in and turn it back on, you know what I'm saying? You got to be like, you know what? Does this actually, let's just tell yourself, is this more important turning these notifications on, or what I'm doing is more important? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Said I'm gonna get off right here. Yeah, I'm gonna get off right here. Go this back road. So that's what he was saying. So you gotta put a little bit more friction in between you and the thing you don't want to do. Then you got to grease the wheels or create less friction for the thing that you want to do. Say, what's the one thing I can do to make this easier? Then, oh yeah, I like that. You know, I got the easier part. The one thing works in both directions. See, I've been saying, what's the one thing I can do that such by doing it would make everything else easier or unnecessary, right? But I can tweak that and say, what's the one thing I can do? Let's say, what's the one thing I can do around eating sweets that such by doing it will make eating sweets harder, or I won't do it at all? See that? I'm trying to tweak that, right? I'm trying to tweak that. I'm trying to tweak that. You see, I can tweak that. You can go to the converse, but you know, I think we're gonna stay with to make the other thing easier. And that's where the brain want to go into what not to do or stop doing. When in actuality, even if I stop doing that thing, I'm still not doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, so we're gonna go back over to the other way. Don't do it. So you see what I'm saying? We there, my friend. My friend, we there. That's what I was trying to tell you. Now, if I could make it through that light right there. Dang, you knew you couldn't make it through that light. I could have hit that alley right there. I knew I couldn't make it through that light. I knew it. But I tried. Your boy went for the no. You saw how I just went for the no? I just went for the no. I had in my mind, hey, this light gonna change right here. Man, you ain't gonna make that light. And I said, let's go and try it. So we tried it. We ain't make it. So we went for the no. We got it. Now all I gotta do is get 10 more no's today. Let's go for it. I'm finna turn here. Now, I know I'm not gonna go for the next light. That thing already red. I'm finna turn right here. No, you know what? I'm gonna go for the next light. Dog, this light changed quick. You saw that? I was just looking. That light it just changed. Then it just changed back. Well, look like that one worked out. But I gotta get off this road here pretty soon. All right, I'm out. It's your boy ObZ, doing it to life. We gotta do it to life. I think I'm gonna turn right here. I don't know what's all the way down there. Peace out. Do it to it.